Drama as report reveals 2.25 billion naira fuel was imported from Malta days after Dangote's revelation on Nnpcl officials. Can you imagine? I know Dangote has been saying it, and he said it a few days ago, putting allegation that Nigerians, especially Nnpc management, have, put some refineries and some products in place at Malta, and there are substandard products to be brought to Nigeria. Okay, and this government tried to deny it. But what I see here is that days after Dangote put up that allegation against the Nnpc officials, they imported that fuel now from Malta to Nigeria. Oh, now, wow. And Dangote has vowed to continue to speak, that he's not scared of anything. He's going to fight everybody to stand still, and will continue to, to dish out the information that Nigerians never knew about. This is serious, I'm telling you. So now I expect the government, Nnpc officials now to come and defend themselves if it is not true. This is the corruption we are talking about in Nigerian government, especially the oil and gas sector. Following Aliko Dangote's allegations that Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation officials own blending plant in Malta, new information has surfaced indicating that Nigeria imported fuel worth $2.25 billion from Malta over 9 years. Can you imagine? So this is not even just product, it's not just coming now, sir. They have been importing from Malta for a long time. So you'll be surprised that Nigerians own that business there, put the product there, and then blend it there, and then bring it again back to Nigeria. Hey, oh boy. Oh boy. According to trademark data, Nigeria imported $2.8 billion worth of petroleum oils from Malta in 2023, a significant increase from $47.5 million in 2013. So the imports for 2014, 2015, and 2016 were $59.98 million, $117.01 million, and $13.32 million, respectively. Notably, there were no fuel imports from Malta between 2017 and 2022, but in 2023, imports soared to $2.08 billion. Can you imagine? This sudden spike in import has led some Nigerians to support Dangote's claim about Nnpc's personnel owning blending plant in Malta. Amid the controversy surrounding his $20 billion refinery, Dangote stated some Nnpc people and traders have opened blending plant off Malta. We know these areas and what they are doing. So in response, Nnpc's Group Chief Executive Officer, Leakèd, denied owning any blending plant abroad. He clarified that he does not operate any business directly or by proxy outside Nigeria except for a local agricultural venture. So he also stated that he is unaware of any Nnpc employee owning or operating a blending plant in Malta or elsewhere. So Kerry addressed the allegation, saying, "I do not own or operate any business directly or by proxy anywhere in the world, except for a local mini agric venture. Neither am I aware of any Nnpc employee who owns or operates a blending plant in Malta or anywhere else in the world." Can you imagine? This man is still denying and lying. Meanwhile, Dangote has vowed to continue to spill the beans. Dangote has been vocal amid allegations from Farouk Ahmed, Chief Executive of the Nigerian Mainstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Nnpcl, who claimed that diesel from the Dangote refinery had higher sulfur content than imported fuel. So Ahmed also mentioned that fuel imports would continue to prevent a Dangote monopoly, a statement Dangote has criticized as an attempt to undermine his refinery. Wow. So what is happening now is that, Nigerians have been saying that what is Leakèd doing in that office? It's high time they remove him, Nnpc Group Managing Director. He has overstayed there And he had done a lot of business there under Buhari, now has continued under Tinubu as an expert in that business, okay, on behalf of government. But this is where all of them are feeding fat. And I tell you, it must be political bigwigs of Nigeria that must have put him there. So he being there is doing the bidding of the people, and that is why they are still allowing him to be there. And Dangote is not an ordinary person. Dangote is a global figure and has some privileged information that even some people in Nnpcl will not have. Dangote will talk to Bloomberg, will talk to various oil mogul, and being a northerner, being a Muslim, and Middle East is the place where oil business is largest in the world. So now you see that the guy will have definitely information that these people will not be able to defend. Even this Nnpcl, if you take allegation from Dangote is not correct, then sue him to court for libel, okay, and prove it that he is lying against you. But he won't do that because obviously Dangote is not lying. May God set fire among them because they are eating us, eating Nigeria, eating everybody, and making life difficult for Nigerians. May God settle Nigeria by unsettling all of them. And somebody say it is too obvious that what Dangote is saying is the truth. He even went as far as quoting figures and years that it happened. How can the country move forward with this type of situation? That is how bad it is. And somebody say, why are we still keeping these heads of Nnpcl in their posts? In all civilized countries, they would have been suspended immediately and probed, okay, and sentenced if found guilty. Over to you, Mr. President, for urgent action. Nnpcl, the liar, of course. And they are telling Nigerians to keep quiet and don't protest. These politicians are evil men. I'm telling you, they are really evil men. They are really evil men. And somebody said, don't be surprised if this blending plant is for Tinubu, because we don't understand why this carry is still working and no investigation. That is why our refineries are not working. By his grace, the truth may start coming out. Some politicians use the money supposed to work for Nigerian refineries and use it to build their own refineries abroad. Dangote suggested to the federal government to stop importing fuel and crude oil, but he faced a very strong resistance from those people who have refineries abroad and still want to import from their own refineries and pocket the millions of USD. There is a very high corruption in the oil sector, and the many big politicians have hands on it. Okay, they don't want Nigeria refineries to work, and that is true. And they don't want Nigeria to work. We are just heading to nowhere. Not be lie. Like it or not, APC represent evil in Nigeria. That is true. APC represent evil in Nigeria. APC is not the only evil here, but both APC and PDP. Importation of fuel didn't start today. I can say the people leading us are very wicked. This is why our refineries will never work, because their own refineries will be redundant, which they don't want. Oh boy. So just how it is. They own the refineries outside Nigeria, control the petroleum product importation, and render this country inhabitable. God will judge all of them. So people are already reacting to all of these things, and it is quite unfortunate that this is the situation that our government has put us. So thank you for listening. Let's have a comment over this allegation of Nnpcl led by Nnpcl owning blending plant in Malta, so somewhere in the Middle East.